All right. So this is gonna be a video on the Swordsman Duel spec. This is a training dummy test. I always do around 5 to 6 minutes. I don't like doing 1 minute or 2 minutes. Too much. I mean, you're just doing your opener. A lot of RNG involved in it. I like 5 to 6 minutes. It's kind of like what a fight lasts. The enrage timer on this game for a lot of the bosses we fought so far is 6 minutes, I think. So this is like a good test. I've got pretty good gear. I'm not gonna lie, this is really good. A lot of blue swifts, as you can see, purple assaults. I've also got 50% crit, 19, well, 20 basically on cooldown, so it's really good. I don't have enchantments, only on the weapon. So I don't have the tier 3 enchantments on any of the other pieces. Got the weapon one though, which is nice. Tier 3 gems on the weapon. You could see that. On the talents, I've got the 50%. This is what I'm running. I am running the execute talent, 3 points on it. So this is not going to be helping me out on this dummy test. But just, by the way, I'm not sure if this is the correct talent setup. I am not 100% sure. I just started playing Duel probably like 3 days ago. I've been gearing it slowly. I'm almost there. It's really good gear. So yeah, but I'm not sure if that's the collect talent tree. I'm also not sure if this is the collect inscribed stone. I mean, I'm doing I'm doing 3 points on this first node, but I'm not sure if it's correct. Maybe some of you guys can let me know. Got overload with an upper left, really good. I'm not 100% sure on sprawl in Duel, but it is the only emblem I have with upper left and upper right. So I kind of have to run it, I think. And then we've got intertwine with an upper right, which is it's good, obviously. Upper left, high energy potion, really good. And then we've got shatter. I like shatter. I like it. You know, you proc some combos here and there. Helps out. I'm liking it so far. So yeah, let's do a little 5-minute test. Also, I am not 100% sure that this is the correct rotation. I've just started playing the spec. What you may see here is incorrect. And I am not going to say this is the way you should do it. I am 100% sure that you're about to see many mistakes. I'm not an expert in Duel. I don't claim to be one. I'm just learning and trying to figure things out. So yes, there will be many mistakes here. I'm sure you guys can find some for all of the Duel experts. Let's go. I like starting out with Frenzy Throw into 1, then 6, and then 3, because 6 is going to increase the chance that our next attack crits. And I like critting Fury's attack. After that, I just go into 2-1 spam. And then you pretty much, I think, you're pretty much just hoping to the RNG gods. Land a couple of crits here and there with your assault, so you can take advantage of the extra weak points. And then here, I held on. I didn't do 3 there. Decided to hold on so that I could use 4 and then go for another quick little rotation. I'm getting some good procs here. I think this should be 3 into 2. Yeah, 3 into 2, and then yeah, just keep going. I'm really liking Duel so far. I remember at the start of the game it felt so slow, but now with all the CDR that we have, it feels like you're always online. It's also super fun to play. I disliked the 8 set from Cunning. It feels underwhelming to me. And also, I don't know, Cunning is like a little bit boring to play, I'm not gonna lie. Dual spec is really fun though. And it's also really fun to see those high crits and stuff. But yeah, getting back to the rotation. Well, first off, I don't feel like there is a rotation as far as duel goes. Or cunning. But as far as duel goes, you're pretty much just trying to land your 3 on cooldown on a weak spot. Also, you're trying to land your E on cooldown on a weak spot. And then you're using 1 and 2 to move around. If you can take advantage of a weak spot with your 2, then that's perfect. I only use 5 when I have nothing else up. That's when I use 5. Maybe it's incorrect. Maybe I should be using it more often. And also I don't know how I should be using the inscribed stone. So there's definitely room for improvement on the DPS. Right now I'm at 3.7, but I think I finished this with around 4k or something. I must have popped off somewhere, maybe here. Maybe now? No. Later on in the pool I'll probably pop off somewhere, because I do feel like I end up at either 4k or very close to 4k. This is a pool where I did not farm up my inscribed stone. No barbecue feast, no potion basin, no crit pot. Just straight up. I also started with the weakness pointing at 1. So I didn't farm up my weak spot either. So this is as legit as it gets. It's also a 5-minute test. So I feel like this is going to be accurate whenever I enter a raid environment. But yeah, so far it feels really great to play this spec. It does way more damage than cunning for me. Way more damage than cunning. It might be me playing cunning incorrectly. Definitely a possibility. Oh, that did not look right what I did there. So yeah, there's definitely room for improvement on that part. So I could have done more DPS. And obviously, if I take 3 points away from the execute talent, right? And I put it somewhere else, there's going to be a DPS increase here. Because there's no way I'm entering execute phase with a dummy. But you kind of add a little bit of DPS to your final number. So this would probably be like a 4.3 maybe on a boss fight, maybe more. Let me see, how do I use the inscribed stone here? See, I'm not sure if this is correct. This is at least gonna land, yeah, on the sweet spot. No crit though. But yeah, I'm close to 4k there, right? So am I going for one more? I'm not sure how much time has passed. Oh, this is good here. Nice. Into 1, into 2. Yeah, that felt right. That felt correct there. But yeah, you just pray to the RNG gods. Oh, I'm gonna do one more cooldown, I think, because it's coming up. Yeah. Yep. 22k. No more? Yeah, no more. Alright. Yeah, so that's 4k there, and then I just stopped there. So it's at around 4k. You see a little bit of DPS drop, but it's while I pull off the dummy and everything. So Swift Strike is really good. Deals a lot of damage. Furious Attack is also really good. The amount of damage it does for the amount of usage you get is really high. I mean, the average damage on that thing is 10.4, which is really high. Especially if you're on a pull where you get a lot of crits. Swift Strike is just the most amount of damage for me. Granted, I do have a lot of aptitudes for Swift Strike, so it should be performing this well. And then Assault is really good, man. It just does so much for us. If it crits, but I wish there's no way to enforce it, but If you get those weakness spots outside of your cooldown window, that's when I feel like it's really good. Because if you're on your cooldown window and you have like 3 weakness spots and you use your frenzy throw, and you're kind of overlapping those weak spots, right? So I'm not sure if it's correct to hold on to frenzy throw while I take care of those weakness spots and then use frenzy throw once they're gone, or if I just ignore that and go. Again, I've only been playing this for like 3 days, so I'm not 100% sure on what I should do. Still testing it out, but I feel like this is a good enough test. 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes. That's good enough, I think. And it's at around 4K. So in a raid environment with all the buffs you get, execute phase, barbecue feast, crit potion, you know what I mean? Potion basin. This is it's gonna be a really high number. And it just outperforms cunning by so much, it feels like. Makes me wonder if that 6% nerf to poison was actually well thought out by the devs. Now that I think about it. Although 6% does not feel like much. Maybe it's just the 8 set sucks. I don't know. It doesn't proc enough. It doesn't do enough for me. And Duel is just outscale. Also, Duel is a crit class. And crit has felt stronger than combo so far for me. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this video. If you guys see something on my aptitudes or on the rotation, really, maybe I'm prioritizing something wrong, feel free to comment. And also, like I said before, I'm not saying what I'm doing here is 100% correct. This is just what I've been doing these 3 days. I've watched and read a lot of the Duel players on Discord, and it has helped me out a lot. My DPS has increased a lot during these days. So yeah, thank you to everybody. And also, this is just how I feel, but maybe Duel is about to become either the best or the second best behind Barb DPS in the game. Because I feel like Duel has so much value. You can just, I don't know, man. You can just leave the Duel spec on the boss and let everyone else deal with ads and whatever. And you're just having a good time as Duel against the boss. It's obviously not good for overall damage, because a lot of people care about that overall damage. But if you have a spec that is absolutely destroying the boss, and that is that spec's job, that's so valuable, I feel like, in a raid. But yeah, this video's gone on too long. See you guys out there, and yeah, thank you for all the comments on the Discord. It's helped me out a lot. So yeah, I'll see you guys around.